Welcome to the playback. Hey guys, hi. We're going to let Facebook catch up and get the notifications sent out. I'm going to find me here. Share to a few places here. I know it's later than I normally go on, but my husband is a big Ohio State fan, and they just played on TV, so he stayed up and watched, and that's perfectly fine. I did do my live on my Chalk Live group at 8 o'clock like I do. I did it in our bedroom, so it was a very short project, very quick. This is what I made. Too cold to care. And I used the chalk to chalk down here too. My biggest thing is I don't like the big gap right there. So I'm going to have to fix that. But okay. Share to a couple groups. Those aren't groups. Alright. As you're coming in, tell me hi and let me know you're in. We're going to do the pumpkin spice and everything nice. This is a retired transfer, but we're going to chalk it tonight. Go ahead and get started here. Put you down here so you can actually see the project. There we go. Oh, the light shines on it. Sorry, I know the light shines on this. It's hard to see sometimes. I really gotta get some lighting. Hey, Mary. How you doing? Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear about your husband. Hope he gets better soon, though. The new transfer, always write on the back so you know when you go to put the transfer back on, you know which side to put it on. You have a dull side, and then on the side that the transfer goes on, it's silky or it's slick. So if you put it on the matted side, it'll stick to it, and you can get it off, but it can stretch your transfer trying to get it off. So. And this is a 9x12 box frame board, and it's from Chalkator. It is wood, so we are going to wax. I always wax wood. And I just used the Minwax finishing paste in natural. Let me just take a paper towel. Take a paper towel or a cloth, whatever you have. That's fine. It won't go bad, so you can do it whenever you get a chance. Just remember that before you open the paste to mush it around, and then if you don't use all the paste that's in there, which you shouldn't have to, you can flip the corners down and then paper clip it or whatever to close it so you can use it again. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much all you do is just throw a little wax on there. Now, the directions say put it on, let it sit 15-20 minutes, then wipe it off. I never do that. I just put enough on there to give it a nice little barrier. And we are going to fuzz our transfer. That's what I did with my fuzzing cloth. I have to fuzz it on my legging. Oh, there it is. This board out of my way. It's too hard to fuzz when okay. I'm gonna try and center this the best that I can. Now this board has, I don't know if you can see, it's a little brown spot right there. It's something that's in the board itself, so I couldn't get it off, so it's a little imperfection. So I'll try to, I'm going to try and get sort of chalkwood going up, but it doesn't look like it's going to work that way. Maybe. Just a bit. We're going to do multiple colors on this tonight. I guess I better pay attention here. And we are going to use iced coffee. I wasn't sure if it would show really well on this board, but we're going to use it for the steam of the coffee. We're going to use our curry for the coffee cup. We're going to use our shimmer gold for like the scrolling parts on here. And then we're going to use orange peel for the pumpkin spice. And we're going to use the papaya down here. But up here we're going to do an ombre. So we're going to do white and orange and ombre effect there. Mary, it was my pleasure to send that to you. Yeah, I want people to be able to see how much fun it is. Is this a special towel? The towel I just used here is from Chocator, and one side is terry cloth, and that's how we use the fuzzing. So it puts the fuzz on the sticky part of the transfer, and it helps. So when we peel it up, we don't pull up like the board or whatever we're putting it on. The other side is terry cloth. Sorry, not terry cloth. The other side is microfiber. And that's where we dry our transfers or our surfaces. So you can use any towel. Before Chocator came out with these, I used my leggings, my t-shirt, kitchen towel, whatever I had handy. So. Hi, Miss Ellen. Sorry, it looks like it's kind of crooked. It's just me. Okay, I'm going to adjust it one more time. Sorry. Stick to my fingers here. Okay, that looks much better. Okay, so we are going to do what we call chalk and peel too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chalk like the top and start working down, and then I'm going to peel it up, because if I don't, then it'll dry. If I try to do the whole thing at one time, it'll dry, and when I pull it up, the chalk will just come up, and then it'll just be a mess is what it'll be. It'll be a hot mess. So let me get these open. I really need to clean off my table. Okay. So we're going to start with our gold shimmer. Okay, I'm just going to scrape off the excess and put that back in the jar. Lift that up, make sure I don't have any chalk on my hands. I have my dryer here. Okay, and I'm going to tape this off because they're so close, and if I'm going to be doing ombre, I'm going to be squishing it around with my fingers. I don't want to get it in those areas. Okay, put my little tape there. Okay, so we are going to do our white and our pumpkin, or our, excuse me, orange peel. Pumpkin. Okay, so what we do when we ombre, we're going to put the first half of the color we want, which is usually the darker color. But if you want your ombre on top, or the lighter color, that's fine. Wipe that off. Some white. I don't know how well this white is going to look on this semi-white board, but we'll find out here. We may have to do it in a different color. And then when we ombre, all we do is we take our finger and we just merge those together. I'm kind of merging it down a little further than I normally would because I need to have a little bit of orangey in my white so you can actually see the letters. Okay, and oops. I'll just wipe off my finger here. And then I'm going to try to pull up some of this orange so I don't waste some of it. Okay. Not bad. Can you see? Let me dry it first. Let's see, it came out so. Take the tape off now. Okay. I'm just going to push that down in those areas that I need it down. I'll do some more gold over here. Thank you, Mary. Oops, okay, off. And then we're going to do a little mocha and curry. Oh, I didn't stir that one up. I always forget that the iced coffee, the pigments always separate, so I have to stir it up every time. Okay, so the coffee cup. And then this squeegee that I'm using is just this is one of these that I have cut down to be really tiny, because sometimes you have little areas that you need to get into. Try this. And again, we'll just press down in the areas that we need to have pressed down. You don't really want to press down in those areas because you can smudge, even though I just dried it a little, you can still kind of smudge that and ding it up. And so the rest of this we're going to do, I'm going to get some of these paste closed up so I don't need that anymore. I'm going to need that. Okay, so now we're down to just the gold and the papaya. Oops, put that on there. Okay, so this time I'm going to use the small squeegee. Load that up. And I'm going to try not to get on my scroll down here. Try not to get on the scroll over here. Turn this. Some gold over here. Gold over here. And then I'm going to scrape this off as much as I can. Put it back in the right jar might help. Try to stick it in my gold. Okay. There we go. Hold up. Hold on. Dry this really quick so I don't stick my finger on it. Pumpkin spice and everything nice, and you'll see where the nice looks like it didn't go through. It's meant to do that. It's where that's empty. That's where the teal colored stuff was. So it's made to, the transfer is made to go like that. So, and the pumpkin spice, I probably could have picked a different color, but not too bad. Still shows. So what you guys think? Thanks, Mary. Okay, put that in there. Okay, this is day 18 of 30 Days of Live, and I also did a live about an hour ago. I have a group I belong to that is called, on Facebook, it's called Chalk Live with the Chalkets. I do that every Friday night at 8 o'clock. I did that one in our bedroom because my husband was watching his football game. So like I said, it was just a very small project. This is what I did. Too cold to care. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I will be back tomorrow night sometime for day 19. Thank you for joining. Have a good night. Be kind to one another.